Okay, Micah, Vishnu, everyone. So we have a basic topology, small topology for basic configuration. Everyone, can you hear me? Can we start? Can we continue our topic now?
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
Micah.
sir. Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
so for our basic configuration, we have a small topology, one Palo Alto firewall and one management PC. This management PC is connected with this MGMT port, management port. This is console. This is console, everyone. Okay. This one is what? Console page. So I'm trying to log in into this Palo Alto firewall device. Username is admin, and password is admin. Once you log in, so you need to reset your firewall device. Reset your firewall device. Reset password,
So
you
this
can say. So
so
old
this password is by default.
username admin, password admin.
Okay.
Default username password is admin. Okay. Now we can set our new password. So I'm using pass@123. So you can reset your firewall device, then you can log in. So now you are in, this is what? Palo Alto firewall console page. And this is like what? User exec mode. If you remember, in Cisco, we have same symbol. It's like a user exec mode. Here you can type all show command. All show command. Okay. Let's start our discussion with this command. Show interface management command you can use. Show interface management. This command we are using to verify. This command we are using to verify our management port IP address. So IP address onto this interface is unknown. See, IP address unknown, mask unknown. So we can configure. If you don't have IP address on management port, you can configure. For configuration, you can go in configure mode. You can go in configure mode. You can press enter. Now you are in configuration mode. So command is set device config. Set device config system type static. Why static? Because by default DSCP service is enabled on management port by default. So if you connect your management port with DSCP server, this can get IP address automatically. So DSCP option is enabled on management port. In our scenario, we are trying to configure IP address statically, and into this scenario, I'm using 199.199.199 network. So let's press enter. So I want to configure IP address statically. So set device config, system type static. Now set device config, system IP address is a command. System IP address is a command. So IP address as per our topology 199.199.199.1. Now mask. So you can use mask here. Wait, you can type question mark. Okay, let's type it. No problem. So mask is 255.255.255.0. Now you can, okay, let's type mask first. Mask command network 199.199, then 255.255.255, then question mark. Wait, I think I'm doing a mistake. Basic mistake. Wait. Please wait. I'm doing a basic mistake. Micah, Vishnu, I just forget the command. I think command is subnet mask. Wait. Okay, Micah, Vishnu, everyone can hear me?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Device config, system IP address, and IP address, then net mask. Net mask 255.255.255.0. Now you can press enter. In Palo Alto Firewall, if you are configuring anything, and if you want to save your configuration, if you want to live your configuration, so you can use commit command. You can use commit command here to save your configuration, to live your configuration. So now this is the command syntax. You can use set device config, system, IP address, and mask. We are not creating any default gateway entry or any DNS entry right now. Okay, we can create this entry later. Right now, our task is to configure IP address on management port. So this is the command. Set device config, system IP address, net mask, and mask. So when you configure anything in Palo Alto Firewall device, you can type commit to save your configuration. Like in Cisco, we have WR. Okay, in Fortinet, we have end command. Okay, in Palo
Juniper
Alto,
also we are using the same like commit.
sorry.
Juniper also we are using the same command,
Yes,
right? Commit.
Juniper, we have same command syntax, commit, yes.
So you said that in FortiGate, which would be what would be the command?
Your voice is not clear. Can you please ask your question again?
I'm saying that in FortiGate, what will be the command you said?
End command,
End.
End command you can use to save your configuration, to live your configuration.
END.
Yes, END, end command.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, let's go here. So now you can verify IP address, show interface, management command you can type. So 199.199.199.1 and mask. So we can verify our connectivity. We can verify our connectivity from this management PC. Okay, wait. From this management PC. So you can verify your IP address configuration first. IP address configuration. So onto this management PC, we are using 199.199.199.10. You are using this IP address. Now mask and gateway. So ping 199, ping 199.199.199.1. So yes, you have a reachability because by default on management interface, these services are enabled: ping, SSH, and HTTPS. So yes, you can ping onto this interface. If you have a reachability, so you can open any browser. You can open any browser and you can type here HTTPS 199 dot wait dot fun. So this is a graphical page. This is what graphical page. This one is a console page. This is console page. And this is what a graphical page. So username, you can type admin, password, capital PASS @123. Click on login. So this is a graphical page. Please wait. This will take time to load.
Sir, so most of the configuration we are doing the CLA or GUI for this.
95% configuration you will configure through graphical page.
Okay,
Okay.
like checkpoint, right?
Like Cisco Firepower, like Checkpoint Firewall device, like Fortinet. 95% configuration we can do through graphical page. Even if you go
Okay.
with the Cisco Firepower Threat Defense, so 99% configuration you will configure through graphical page. Clear now?
Yeah,
For
okay.
some troubleshooting task, okay, on TAC level, so you can go with CLI command. But through graphical, you can do everything.
So now we have configured the IP, right, and the management interface.
Yes,
This also we can do through the GUI, right?
yes, you can do this. I will show you how to configure IP address on management port. I will show you. Can we continue now? Clear, Vishnu, clear now for you?
Yeah, clear now.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, so we have, this is what Palo Alto Firewall graphical page, Palo Alto Firewall graphical page. And you can see onto this graphical page, we have multiple options, dashboard, ACC, monitor, policy, object, network, device tab. So multiple options are available. Let's start our discussion with dashboard first. So dashboard is a common option. It's a common option for any next generation firewall. Dashboard we are using for monitoring. We are using for monitoring. For example, journal information you can verify, data logs you can verify here, system logs, config log, logged in admin information you can verify on dashboard. So what is journal information? Let's start our discussion with dashboard. So in dashboard, what is journal information? So in journal information, you can get this Palo Alto information like Palo Alto device name, IP address information, license information, OS version information. See, device name is PAVM. This is Palo Alto VM. Management IP is 192.199.199.199.1. This is the mask. Gateway, you can configure as per your requirement. Management IPv6 is unknown right now. It's unknown right now. Now, model is PAVM. Serial number is unknown. You can verify we are using with latest operating system. Pan OS version. Pan OS version. We are using 10.1.0. This is the latest one. Now, you can verify application version information, threat version information. Okay, you can verify some other information. Wait, you can verify your system resources on dashboard, management CPU utilization, data plane CPU utilization, session count information. You can verify your administrator information. So yes, one admin account is managing this Palo Alto firewall device through console page, and one admin account is accessing this firewall device from this IP address through graphical page. Client is what? Web. No data logs because it's a new firewall device. System logs you can verify, config logs, log, ACC. So these are the default options. These default options are available on dashboard. Dashboard we are using for monitoring. You can add more information if you have a requirement. For example, I want to check top application information here on dashboard. I want to check top high risk application. If anyone accessing top high risk application, I want to verify on dashboard. System, I want to check interface information on dashboard. High availability, if this firewall is participating in any failover configuration, I want to verify. You can click right now. HA is disabled. So this firewall is not participating in any failover configuration. Logs, yes, I want to check threat log, URL filtering logs. You can add. So you can add more information on your dashboard. Even you can arrange, for example, threat log. I want to verify here high risk application. I want to verify URL filtering logs. I want to verify here. So you can arrange as per your requirement. Default refresh time for this dashboard page is 5 minutes. If you want to refresh this page manually, so you can select this option. Now you can click on device tab. You can click on device tab. You can click on setup. You can click on setup. Now you can go in management, firewall management option. So you can go with general setting. You can go with general setting. For example, I want to change this firewall name. I want to change this firewall name. Okay, this is PA-VM888 something. Login banner you can set. Welcome to Palo Alto Firewall. Time zone you can change as per your requirement. Date and time you can change. You can click on OK. Whenever you change anything in Palo Alto Firewall device, if you change anything in Palo Alto Firewall device, you can go with commit option. You can go with commit option. You can commit your configuration. In CLI, you can type commit. In graphical page, you can just press this commit button option. So you can click on commit. You can commit your configuration, click on commit. This will take time. So you can see this commit status, everyone. Commit status, operation, commit, status, active, result, pending, progress report right now 0%. So you can verify commit status here. Please wait. This will take time. Okay, wait. So whenever you change anything in Palo Alto Firewall, you can press commit button. You need to commit your configuration. Now you can verify. Now you can verify your commit status. Let's commit first. So we are getting a message. Operation now commit. Status complete. Result is what? Successful. Okay, and we don't have any error right now. You can click on close. You can verify this host name information. Wait. You can verify this host name information. See, host name is changed now. PAVM 888 something. Now let's go on. Let's go on interface option. This is your management port. Micah, Vishnu. This is your management interface. You can select your management port. So this IP address we are using 199.199.199.1 and mask. In case if you want to configure gateway entry, you can. 199, 199, 199.254, for example. 254 or 200 is a gateway or 199 is a gateway. You can create your entry. By default, these three services are enabled on management interface. If you want to enable any other interface, you can just select this checkbox. See, you can select these checkbox. For example, I want to enable this HTTP service. Just select this checkbox. You can also define trusted host information. Trusted host. Okay, only, for example, only specific subnet or specific IP address can access this Palo Alto firewall device. Okay, you can create an entry. You can create an entry for trusted host 199, 199, 199. Okay, dot, for example, 40. Only this machine can access /32. Only this machine can access this Palo Alto firewall device. Telnet HTTP service you can enable. So SSH, HTTPS, ping, and HTTP service is enabled. You can click on OK. So only 40 IP address. 40 IP address can access this Palo Alto firewall device. Let's commit our configuration. Let's commit our configuration. So we can verify, okay, this will take time. So we can verify our IP address configuration. So ipconfig 199 199.199.199.10. This is IP address. As per our configuration, only 40 IP address can access this Palo Alto firewall device. Let's verify now. First commit, then we can verify. Mic are clear? Vishnu? Everyone?
Yeah, that is first 40 IP or
Sorry, can you repeat your question again?
this is first 40 IP, right? You told right we can access 40 IP, right?
You can add your trusted host information, Vishnu, here. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Trusted host. It means only 40 IP address can access this Palo Alto firewall device.
So 1 to 40, right?
Only 40.
Only 40, okay.
Yes, I'm using /32. Single IP address. Vishnu, mic are clear for you? Patrick, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Clear now for you? Only
Yes.
40 IP address. So now, if you refresh this page, or if you are trying to, or if you close, okay, let's try to access again. I'm trying to ping same firewall device, same IP, 199.1. So you can see I'm not getting reply. I'm not getting reply. And if I'm trying to access, HTTP 199.199.1, so I cannot ping, and I cannot access through graphical page, because as per our configuration, only 40 IP address can access this Palo Alto firewall. So I cannot access it. It's taking time. So you can change your IP address now. As per your configuration, only 40 IP address. So IP address we can change 40. You can click on OK, OK. Now we can refresh our page and we can try to ping. I'm getting reply. Now you can refresh your page. You can see you can access now. You can access now. Username is admin and password pass@123 we are using. See this login banner. See this login banner. Welcome to Palo Alto. Now you can verify. Okay, you can click on device tab. You can click on interface. So you can verify here. These services are enabled. Only these services. If you want to enable any other service, you can just select your checkbox, click on OK. In case if I want to enable this telnet service through CLI command, then if I want to enable telnet service through CLI command, then you can go in configuration mode, set device config, system service. System service is a command. Now you can type question mark and you can see these are the services. These are the services. I want to enable telnet service, this telnet service through CLI command. So command syntax is disable telnet, and no. Set device config, system service, disable telnet, no. You can press enter. Now, whenever you change anything, you can commit your configuration. So commit. Please wait. We can check now. Wait. Let's commit our configuration first, then we can check. Configuration committed successfully. So you can refresh your page this time. Okay, let's refresh our page. So you can get your telnet service now. Vishnu, clear? Micah?
Yeah.
Now let's go with some other command syntax. For example, I want to reset this firewall device. I want to go with default factory reset. So you can use request system private data reset command to go with default factory reset configuration. You can use request system private data reset. I'm not using this command. Okay, you can use in your testing scenario because this will take time. If I'm trying to reset this firewall device, this will take time. This will take 15 to 20 minutes to start. So I'm not using, but you can use in your testing scenario. In case if you want to restart your firewall device, so request system restart. Request restart system command you can use. If you want to shut down, then for shutdown, you can use request shutdown system command to shut down this Palo Alto firewall device through CLI command. Now, let's go with the slide now. Okay, wait. Management interface service is done. Now let's talk about two type of configuration. Micah, Vishnu. Let's talk about two type of configuration in Palo Alto Firewall. In Palo Alto Firewall, we have two type of configuration. Candidate configuration and running configuration. What is candidate configuration? It's like a startup configuration and running configuration in Cisco device, in Cisco vendor. In Palo Alto, we have candidate configuration and running configuration. So what is candidate configuration? Whenever you change anything, whenever you configure anything in Palo Alto Firewall, like you are creating your security policy, you are creating zone, you are configuring interfaces. Whenever you change anything in Palo Alto Firewall scenario, and if you click on OK button, if you click on OK, so this configuration is not live. This configuration is not live. This configuration is available in candidate configuration. For example, let's go on firewall device. I'm trying to change this host name, for example, host name, PAVM 999 something. You can click on OK. So whenever you change anything in Palo Alto firewall device, if you click on OK, this configuration is not live. This configuration is available in candidate configuration. In candidate configuration. When you click on commit tab, then this configuration will go live. This configuration will go live. So what is the use of this candidate configuration? What is the use of this candidate configuration? So as a firewall administrator, I want to create policy. As a firewall administrator, I want to create firewall policy today. I want to configure some interfaces. So no problem, you can configure. You can create multiple policies, you can configure your interface. I will commit my configuration in evening. For example, I will commit my configuration in evening when there is no traffic is traveling through Palo Alto Firewall. I will commit later. So this is the benefit, okay, of candidate configuration. Administrator can configure multiple things. Administrator can create policy, can create zone, can configure any configuration. You can commit later, no problem. Clear now? Micah, Vishnu, any question, everyone?
No, no.
No question from my
Clear
side.
now? Okay, in case if I want to verify in Palo Alto Firewall, in case if I want to verify candidate configuration information, as a firewall administrator, I want to check candidate configuration entry if there is any entry available. So to verify candidate configuration entry, you can go with device tab. You can go with config audit, and you can go with local running configuration. Okay, wait. Let's refresh this page. Okay, now. So you can click on device tab, you can click on config audit. Now you can compare your running configuration and candidate configuration. You can compare both database with context. For example, I want to compare with last 5 changes. I want to compare with last 10 changes, 15, 20, or all. So I want to check, I want to compare last 5 changes. You can click on go button and you can verify now. You can verify now your candidate configuration data and running configuration data. So in running configuration, host name is PAVM888. In running configuration, you can verify here. You can verify here in running configuration, host name is PAVM888. What about candidate configuration? So candidate configuration, this is what candidate configuration. So in candidate configuration, we have host name PAVM999 something. Now username, admin, and see, you can verify your administrator information, okay? On configuration changes, you can verify with admin name. So date and time, you can verify. Okay, this admin account information and changes, you can see. But this configuration is available in candidate configuration. You can compare. Now, if you click on commit button, if you commit your configuration, so now this configuration is not available in candidate configuration. This configuration is now available in running configuration. This configuration is live now. Wait, we can check now. Wait. Now click on close. And now you can check your host name. Host name is changed now, PAVM99 and something. And if you compare again your running configuration and candidate configuration again, if you compare again, so this time you are getting this message. You are getting this message. What message? These versions are identical. If you are getting this message, it means no configuration is available in candidate configuration data. I hope this point is clear. This candidate configuration and running configuration, Vishnu, clear now?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about role-based access control concept. Next topic is what? Role-based access control. So in Palo Alto Firewall, okay, wait, topic is RBAC. Can we take a break for 5 minutes? Then we can continue. Maika, Vishnu. Let's take a break for
Yeah.
5 minutes. Everyone,
Yeah.
we will
Yeah.
continue
Okay.
at 8:42. Please turn off your mic.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone, can you hear me? Micah, Vishnu.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, let's continue our topic now. So our topic is RBAC, role-based access control. We can create multiple firewall administrator account. In Palo Alto Firewall, we can create multiple firewall administrator account. For example, I have a firewall device. Wait 2 minutes. Okay, I have a firewall device, and to manage this firewall device, to manage this firewall box, we can create multiple admin account. For example, I am creating admin 1 and admin 2. I am creating admin 1 and admin 2 account. Yes, I can create multiple firewall administrator account, but my point is our requirement is what? I want to give the level of access for each administrator. For example, this admin 1 is my L3 administrator. Okay, he is my main administrator, you can say, or L3 administrator. I want to give him full access. I want to give him full access. Okay, he can log in Palo Alto Firewall device and he can do any kind of changes. He can do any kind of changes. I want to give him full permission. What about this admin 2? Admin 2 account. So admin 2 is my L1 administrator. You can say it's a support engineer. Admin 2 is my L1 administrator. I want to provide him read-only access. Whenever he will log in into this Palo Alto Firewall device, he can only read the configuration. He cannot change anything. So to define the level of access for each firewall administrator account, we can create admin profile here. In Palo Alto Firewall, we can create admin profile, or you can say admin role. So you can create admin profile. For example, I'm creating L3 admin profile. L3 admin, it's just a name, everyone. It's just a name. You can type any name here, your name, my name, no problem. It's just a name. Into this profile, we can give the level of access. We can give the privilege. For example, I want to provide full access permission into this L3 admin profile. And this L3 admin profile, I'm trying to attach with this admin 1. So whenever admin 1 will log in into this Palo Alto Firewall device, he has full access. He can do any kind of changes. For admin 2, I can create profile L1 admin. L1 admin, it's just a name. L1 admin, it's just a name. And now L1 admin. For in L1 admin, I'm trying to attach a read-only permission. Into this profile, I'm trying to attach read-only permission. I want to add read-only permission. This profile I'm using with admin 2. So whenever admin 2 will log in into the same Palo Alto Firewall device, he can read configuration. He can only read the configuration. He cannot change anything. This concept is called RBAC in Palo Alto Firewall. You can check here in Palo Alto Firewall. You can check we have a default admin account. We have a default admin account is called what? Admin. You can click here. You can click on administrator and you can verify. Here we have a default admin account, admin user. And with this admin account, we have a default profile. This default profile you can say, or default role you can say. It's called super user role. This is what default profile. This is default profile. And these are what L3 admin, L1 admin. These are what custom profile. These are what custom profile. And this super user, it's a predefined role, predefined profile. So if any administrator account has this super user profile, so he can do anything. He has full global access. He can do anything in firewall device. He can do any kind of changes, any kind of configuration. Let's create our admin account, multiple firewall admin account. So before create admin, let's create role here. You can say admin role or you can say admin profile. You can click on add. First, you can give a name. For example, I'm giving a name L3 admin. It's just a name. Now, these are what? These are, see, these are what? Options. See, dashboard. You can see ACC. You can see monitor tab. So these are the what? Tab option. And you can see here we have action. Here we have action. Enable, read only permission or disable. So I want to attach enable option for each option. See here we have dashboard, ACC, monitor. You can go with policy tab. You can go with see operation tab, privacy tab. So I'm using enable option for all things, for all options. Just click on OK. I'm not changing anything. Let's create one more profile, L1 admin. Into this profile, I'm trying to disable. Into this profile, I'm trying to disable. For example, I'm trying to disable this object tab. You can just click. I want to disable network tab. You can just click device tab, operation tab. Okay, I want to disable this commit option here. So into this profile, these options, object, policy, network, and devices, these options are disabled. Into this profile, you can click on OK. So we have two custom profile, custom role. Now you can click on administrator. Let's create admin account. You can click on add. You can give one name. So admin 5, for example, admin 5, password 1234567 1234567 And now role base. We are not using default one. A role base, you can click. And yes, we have two custom profile. L3 admin profile, I'm trying to attach with this admin 5. You can click on OK. Let's create one more admin account. One more admin account, admin 6. Admin 6. Password, I'm using 1234567 1234567 And now role base and profile, I'm adding with this admin account, L1 admin. So with admin 6, L1 admin. With admin 5, we have L3 admin. You can commit your configuration now. You can commit your configuration and let's try to log out and log in with these admin account. Okay, let's verify. Wait. Okay, so you can click on here to log out. So let's try to log out with admin account and I'm trying to log in with admin 5. You can click on log out and I'm trying to log in with admin 5. If you guys remember with admin 5, we have a profile is called L3 admin profile. And in L3 admin profile, we have full access. Every option is enabled. This admin account can do any kind of changes. Wait. Now see this admin account name is admin 5. This admin account can do any kind of changes, can go anywhere. For example, network tab. I want to configure interface. You can select your interface, no problem. Now let's try to log out and I'm trying to log in with admin 6. Admin 6. So with admin 6, we have L1 admin profile, L1 admin profile. Now you can see everyone, admin name is admin6, and these options are not available. Micah, Vishnu, object tab, policy tab, device tab, network tab. These options are not available. Clear now, Micah?
Yeah.
Clear
I
this
want to
topic?
Yeah, we are.
I want to ask a question, if possible.
Sorry?
I would like to ask a question.
Yes, you can ask. No problem.
Okay. I would like to know if it is possible to integrate these with Active Directory, so that from there we can add the admin. We can use, I don't know, based on the configuration or on the access that has been granted for any administrator, we can select the administrator from
See,
the Active Directory.
Micah, see, my point is,
Yes.
see, wait, see, for to create administrator account, you can use local database, no problem. Okay. But for user ID, topic, yes, you can do with, you can go with integration. You can integrate your firewall device with any remote authentication servers like Radius, TechX, or LDAP. So you can do this. You can do this this integration, but this is only for user ID topic. To create firewall administrator, we can use always local database. Clear now?
It's clear.
Micah, clear for you?
Yes, it's clear for me. It's clear for me.
Okay, let's continue our topic, everyone. This topic tomorrow. Okay, guys? Please connect on time.
Sir,
Bye,
sir,
everyone.
please.
Take care, guys.
Sir,
Yeah,
please,
okay, thanks.
please.
Bye, everyone.
Hello?
Yes, bye.
Hello? Please, sir, you know, for tomorrow, it will be better for us to to configure the EVNG, because by the way, we will be able to practice what we share today. I think that
No
will be
problem.
the best.
See, Micah, I'm
Yes.
sharing a lab setup video also, okay? You can watch this. And yes, tomorrow I can help you to set up a lab. No problem.
Please share now the recording, please.
I will share in an hour, okay? Please wait.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Bye, dear. Take care.
Bye now.
Yeah. Here.
Everyone, let's start our topic now. Micah, Vishnu, okay?
Yeah.
Wait. So our last topic was RBAC configuration.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Sure, you can ask.
So when we are logging each time, what I can say,
Hmm.
the previous one we cannot able to save about in the Palo Alto.
Previous
So
configuration.
yeah, yesterday we did something, right? So
Mhm.
today when we are opening, it is opening like a new window. Palo
Mhm.
Alto. Any other option to save
Configuration will be
previous
same. If
one?
you click on commit, configuration will be same.
Yeah, but we yesterday click on commit, right?
Mhm.
When today I log in again, it is asking the same thing. Not, I'm not able to see any previous configuration.
Okay. So what did you change in Palo Alto firewall device? What you configured in Palo Alto?
Yes, sir, I'm not able to see the.
What you configured in Palo Alto? Can you tell me
Yeah,
what you configured?
yesterday we configured some management IP something, right? Yesterday
Okay.
class.
Mm-hmm.
So after that we committed, right?
Commit.
And
Okay.
today,
Hmm.
yeah, today again when we logged the same,
When you
looks like a
start your
new
Palo
window.
Alto firewall device, so again, so you are on, you don't have same IP address, right?
Yeah,
You
yes,
don't
I
have same
given
IP
one.
address. For example, say here I'm using 199 IP address, right?
Yeah,
This IP address configuration from previous session.
okay.
So see, it's available. Remember our banner configuration, it's available.
Yeah,
It will
but
be
before
same,
we
okay, Vishnu? It will be available. When you commit your configuration into Poly, it's available.
So interface management like that, recommend it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay, it's available. Okay. Okay, sir.
Can we continue our topic, Maika, Vishnu?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So our last topic was RBAC configuration. In Palo Alto Firewall, we can create multiple firewall administrator account to manage our Palo Alto Firewall. Okay, candidate configuration, running configuration is complete, role-based access complete. Now let's talk about DNS configuration. DNS configuration in Palo Alto firewall device. So in case if you want to provide DNS IP for this Palo Alto firewall. Why DNS IP address is required? For example, if you check IP address on Wi-Fi LAN card, okay, I have a DNS IP. Okay, this is my Wi-Fi LAN card. I have IP address, gateway information, and DNS entry. Why DNS entry is required? Because DNS can translate IP to name or name to IP, right? So to access anything, google.com, facebook.com, we need proper DNS IP address in our LAN card setting. Same, if this Palo Alto firewall device, if this Palo Alto firewall device is trying to download latest signature updates from updates.paloaltonetworks.com, so we required DNS entry. Clear my point? IP address, mask, gateway, and DNS entry. So how to configure DNS entry in Palo Alto firewall box graph? Let's access this Palo Alto graphically first. So we have two options. You can configure DNS IP address information through CLI command, or you can go with the graphical page. Okay, let's try to change our DNS IP through CLI command. DNS entry command is, you can go in configuration mode. Here you can type set device config system DNS setting. System DNS setting, servers, primary. For example, primary DNS server in my topology is 8.8. Set device config system DNS settings, system DNS settings, servers, primary. In my topology, 8.8.8.8 is my primary server, and secondary is 4.4.2.2.2. You can press enter, you can commit your configuration, done. So this is the command you can use to set DNS entry in your Palo Alto firewall device. Now you can check graphically. Let's access this Palo Alto firewall device. 199. 199.1. So configuration is commit 98%. Configuration is commit. Now you can verify this DNS entry. You can verify this DNS entry with graphical page. Let's verify. As per our configuration, primary is 8.8.8 and secondary DNS server IP is 4.2.2. So you can verify this entry with graphical page. Wait. Now, for DNS configuration, you can click on device tab. Device tab, you can click on setup. You can click on service. And here we have option for DNS entry, service tab. So you can click on here and you can verify our DNS entry through CLI command. Remember this configuration through CLI command, primary DNS server and secondary DNS server entry, Micah,
Of
Vishnu.
course. Of course. Of course.
Okay, so you can see if you want to change graphically, for example, if you have a DNS server IP address, so you can just put here, for example, 199.199.254 is a DNS server in my network. Just example, okay? Now, secondary DNS server is 1.1.1.1. So yes, you can create entry. Now, this is update server, okay? This is update server, updates.paloaltonetworks.com. In case if you have NTP server in your network and you want to create your entry, so you can just click on NTP. If you guys remember, NTP is what? Network Time Protocol. So we can synchronize our time from NTP server. So if you have NTP server, yes, you can create entry. Primary NTP server, if you have any backup NTP server, you can create an entry. But this is our task. DNS configuration, this is our task. So whenever you change anything in Palo Alto, you can commit your configuration. You can commit your configuration. So this is DNS setting in Palo Alto Firewall. Now let's talk about next concept. Wait. Now we have two concepts here in Palo Alto Firewall. It's called dynamic update and second concept is software update. So we have two options, software update and dynamic updates. What is dynamic update? So dynamic updates is related with signature update. Palo Alto Firewall is a next generation firewall device. So to utilize next generation firewall features, you need to download latest signature update. For example, to detect viruses, you need to download latest antivirus signature database. To detect latest malicious link, to detect latest application, you need to download signatures. So these tasks are related with dynamic updates. So for dynamic updates, first you need to buy a license. You need to buy a license in real network, okay? You need to buy a license. Let me show you this option. License information. Wait. So this is license page, everyone. Just example. This is what license page. You can just click on device. You can go with license, and this is what license page. License page. See, Global Protect Gateway license, PAVM license, Threat Prevention license, Global Protect Portal, PAN-DB URL filtering, Wildfire license. This license page can give you the idea about the license, okay? Date issued information, date expired information. For example, Threat Prevention license. Yes, we have date issued and date expired. Just this page I'm using as example. And for this license, we are using to utilize antivirus profile, anti-spyware profile, vulnerabilities protection profile. I will give you the idea, okay, what license is required to utilize our next generation firewall feature. Okay, I will tell you. In security profile, we'll discuss what license is required and how to install the license. We'll discuss. But this is the option, okay? In case if you want to install license, it's not a big deal, okay? You can just go with this option. See, if you install license, so retrieve license from license server. So if your device is registered with Palo Alto network, so you can just click on here, retrieve license key from license server. In case if you have an authorization code from Palo Alto firewall device, so you can just click on here, you can paste your authorization code. You can install the license. If you have any license key, manually you want to upload, so yes, manual option. So you can install the license. Once you install the license, what is the next task? Next task is to download signature. Here you can download signatures. These are the options to download the signature. Device tab, you can go with dynamic update. If your Palo Alto firewall is connected with internet, if your Palo Alto firewall is connected with internet, so yes, you can just click on here, check now. Okay, you have a proper license. Your firewall is connected with internet. Just click here, check now. If you click here, it will automatically download available signatures. Okay, you can see antivirus signature option, application and threat, global protect data file, wildfire. So you can in signature option, you can select download and install or download only. What is download only? In download only, we are trying to download signature update. Okay. For example, I want to download today, but I will install later. For example, I will install in evening when there is no traffic is traveling through the firewall device. When download install, I want to download and install immediately. When download complete, I want to install automatically. So you can use this option. So now this is called what? This is called in Palo Alto Firewall dynamic updates. When you are downloading latest signature update from Palo Alto networks. Micah, clear my point, Vishnu?
Yes, sir.
The next option is what? Next option is called software update. So software updates, it's related with operating system version. Okay, operating system version. For example, I want to upgrade my PAN OS version. I want to upgrade. Okay, in my network, I'm working with PAN OS 8.0.0, for example. I have this one. If your device is registered with Palo Alto network, so yes, you can update your software, no problem. So 8.0 and you want to upgrade with 10.0.0.0, for example, 10.0.0.0. So you cannot install, you cannot convert, okay, or upgrade your 8.8.0.0 directly in 10.0.0. No, no. You need to follow the upgrade path. You need to follow the upgrade path if you want to upgrade your 8.0.0 in 10.0.0. If your device is registered, just click on here. If your device is registered with Palo Alto network, you have internet connectivity, just click on here, check now. If you have an internet connectivity, it will download automatically. All the available version, PAN OS version, it will download automatically. All available. You can see this example 5.0.0 something, then 4.0. So if you have 8.0 and you want to upgrade with 10.0, first download all available version. Now you can decide. You can follow upgrade path. For example, 8.0.0, you can upgrade with 8.0.0.9. Last one. Now you can upgrade this 8.0.0 with 9.0.0. Then 9.0.0, you need to download, you need to upgrade with 9.0.0.9. And this 9.0.0.9, you can upgrade now with 10.0.0. You can upgrade with 10.0.0. Clear now? This upgrade path, Micah, Vishnu. You can check Palo Alto data sheet. Okay, this can help you. If you want to upgrade your operating system, if you want to upgrade your PAN OS version, you need to follow the data sheet. Because when you upgrade your OS version, okay, maybe some configuration will not work, okay? Some old configuration is not compatible with your latest PAN OS version. So maybe it will not work. That's why before upgrade your OS version, please check Palo Alto Firewall data sheet. If new OS version is available, before upgrade, try to check. Clear my point, Vishnu? Micah? So software update is related with OS version. Okay, and dynamic updates, it's related with signature update, signature option. Now, okay, this is the license page, how to install the license. This is license page. Now we can discuss interface configuration. Micah, Vishnu. Now we can discuss interface configuration in Palo Alto Firewall. Interface configuration. So in Palo Alto Firewall, we have interface type concept. In Palo Alto Firewall, what we have? Palo Alto interface type. Interface type concept. If you want to configure your interface, you need to define interface type. Your physical interface, if you want to configure, you need to decide first interface type. Okay, the option is what? Here we have interface type. First option is L3. L3 interface type. You can go with L2 interface type. Next option is tap interface. In Palo Alto Firewall, you can say tap interface. In Fortinet, you can say one arm sniffer. We have the same concept. In Fortinet, you can say one arm sniffer. In Palo Alto, it's a tap interface. We can go with virtual wire configuration, virtual wire interface type, and last option is high availability. It means your data interface you can use as a high availability link. Okay, in case if you are working with any low end firewall device or entry level firewall device, for example, you have PA 200 series or PA 500 series, so you have only data interfaces, everyone. You have only data interfaces. If you have high end appliance, for example, PA 5000, PA 7000. So in PA 5000, in PA 7000, you will get dedicated HA port, separate high availability link port. Okay, in high end appliance. In entry level firewall box, we have only data interfaces. So you can use your data interface as a high availability link. Okay, I will show you how to use our interface as a high availability, our data interface as a high availability link, because we have a practical, we have a lab for active passive high availability. So let's talk about each interface type. The first option is what? L3 interface type. L3 interface is what? Like normal router interface. Router interface where you can configure IP address. It's a L3 interface, just like a router interface. What about layer 2? L2 interface? It's a switch port. L2 is what? Switch port. For example, in my Palo Alto firewall device, I have multiple data interfaces. And these three interfaces I want to use as a normal switch port. So you can use this interface type as a layer 2, L2 interface type. What about tap interface? So tap interface we are using for monitoring, only for monitoring. Tap interface will not block any malicious information. No. Tap interface we are using for monitoring. For example, I'm working in a existing routing switching topology, everyone. I'm working with existing routing switching topology. For example, switch 1, this is switch 2, switch 3, switch 4. Okay, we have a router here. This router is connected with ISP portion. So we have a connectivity like this. I'm working in an existing routing switching topology. Vishnu, Maika, into this existing topology, I want to deploy a firewall device. I want to deploy this next generation firewall, this Palo Alto firewall. So before deploy a firewall device, okay, if I have a traffic pattern idea, in case, okay, as a firewall administrator or as a network administrator, if I have a traffic pattern idea, okay, what kind of application they are accessing most of the time, what kind of URLs they are accessing most of the time, what type of file they are accessing most of the time. If I have a traffic pattern idea, so this can help me. As a network administrator, this can help me to configure my policy because I already have traffic pattern idea. So before deploy of your Palo Alto firewall into this scenario, okay, before deploy of a Palo Alto firewall device into the scenario, what you can do? You can use your Palo Alto for monitoring for 10 days, for 1 week, for example. Okay. For 10 days, for 1 week, I want to monitor this network only. That's it. After 10 days, I will deploy. So you can just connect your cable. You can connect your interface with switch number for any interface with any switch. For example, this is connected with 0/23 port, and this is Palo Alto fast Ethernet 0/4 interface. For example, this interface we are using as a tap interface, and what you can do into this existing switching topology. So into this switching topology, you can use a concept. If you guys remember this topic from CCNA training, span concept. Any idea about this span concept, Vishnu, Maika?
Yeah, port mirroring, right?
Yes. Span we are using for port mirroring. If you are working with single switch, you can use span concept. If you are working with multiple switches, so you can use R span concept. remote switch port analyzer. So in your switching scenario, you can enable RSPAN. If you guys remember RSPAN configuration, or after this training, you can, after today's session, you can search from Google, okay? RSPAN configuration. So in RSPAN configuration, you can define source, interface, and destination interface information. Source interface and destination interface information. So I'm trying to enable into this existing topology. I'm trying to enable RSPAN onto this interface and onto this interface because traffic is traveling through these interfaces. So I want to enable RSPAN. So when you configure RSPAN on switch number 3, now this time if any traffic is going to receive, if any traffic is transmit, okay, traffic is receiving or transmitting onto this particular interface, okay, traffic is traveling, no problem. Traffic is traveling, but the switch will create a copy of this packet. It will create a copy of this packet. It's a port mirroring concept. And then it will send to this particular destination. It will send on to this particular destination interface. Because in our RSPAN configuration, I'm using switch 4 interface 0/23 as a destination interface. So traffic will go on to this 0/23 interface. And this 0/23 interface is connected with, this interface is connected with Palo Alto Firewall 0/4 interface. And this interface we are using as a tap interface. So we are monitoring. Okay, it will capture the packet information. Tap interface will not block anything. It will collect the information. That's it. So after 1 week, after 10 days, you can log in. You can log in into this Palo Alto Firewall device. You can check your logs. You can verify the traffic information. Clear now? Tap interface we are using for monitoring. Micah, clear? Vishnu?
Yes, sir, please, I have a question.
Sure, you can ask.
Yes. One next generation firewall can be using both layer 3 and layer 2 interface.
You want to use, can you repeat your question again?
No, I'm asking if
Okay.
a Palo Alto firewall can use on the same time some of its interfaces like
as a layer 3, as a layer 2.
2 and then layer 3.
Exactly, you can use.
Now, during the switching process, which IP address will be recognized as the Palo Alto
in switching,
IP
it will take a decision based on MAC address.
Okay.
In switching, it will take decision based on MAC address. If you want to travel from one source to another destination, remember switching concept? In switching concept, we have MAC table, right?
Yes.
So based on MAC table, destination MAC address, it will take a decision. Palo Alto Firewall, in Palo Alto Firewall, Micah, you can use some interfaces for as L3 interface. Okay, some interfaces as a layer 2 switch interface, some interfaces you can use as a tap interface, okay, as a virtual file interface. This option is available in Palo Alto. In case if you are working with FORTINET, it's not possible. Okay, in FORTINET, in Cisco Firepower, what you can do, you can use your firewall device as a L3 or as a L2. That's it. Micah, clear my point? In Palo Alto, we have a feature. You want to utilize layer 2 feature, no problem. You can go with virtual wire. You want to utilize layer 3, you can use at the same time. Clear? Micah?
Yes, it's clear for me.
Clear now?
Yes.
Vishnu, any question there?
Yeah, no, sir.
Okay. So now this is what tap interface. Tap interface we are using for monitoring. Now let's go with Let's talk about virtual wire. Okay, virtual wire I'm not discussing right now, okay, because virtual wire is a topic. It's a one session. So we'll discuss later this virtual wire concept. But this virtual wire is what? It's like a layer 2 firewall implementation. It's not a layer 2 firewall, no. It's like a layer 2 firewall implementation. We'll discuss, okay? What is virtual wire? What is virtual wire pairing concept? We'll discuss. Now, HA. So yes, you can use your data interface as a high availability link if there is any requirement. Okay, if you have entry-level firewall device, you don't have any dedicated high availability link, and you want to use your interface, data interface as a high availability link, you can select. Let me show you. Okay, for example, I have a small topology, one Palo Alto Firewall device. So this is what management portion. This is what LAN portion, Ethernet 1 I'm using as a LAN interface, and Ethernet 1/2 I'm using for public site network. Okay, let's try to configure this Ethernet 1/1 first. Okay, I want to configure this interface. Let's try to configure. Now, so for interface configuration, you can click on network. You can click on network. And now you can see this interface, Ethernet 1/1, Ethernet 1/2. I want to configure 1/1, so you can select 1/1. This is what Ethernet 1/1. So I want to configure this interface. You can select first interface type. Interface type, see, multiple options are available. Tap interface, HA, virtual wire, layer 2, layer 3. You can decide. I want to use this interface as a layer 3. You can select, but let's talk about it. Let's verify other interface type information. For example, I want to use this interface as a tap interface. For example, okay, tap interface. So you can see you have two options, config and advanced. In config, what you can do, in config, you can assign this interface to a security zone. That's it. You can assign this interface to a security zone because Palo Alto Firewall is a zone-based firewall. So we need to create zone here. We need to put our interface in a security zone. So you can create a zone, you can assign. Advanced tab, if you click on advanced tab, no need, you cannot change anything. So on tap interface, you cannot configure IP address. See? Now, if I'm using this interface as a HA, for example, HA, so you can just select HA. So you can just select your type HA, high availability interface. You cannot configure high availability here. No. Okay, we are using interface type as a HA. That's it. Now you can go with other interface type option. For example, I want to use as a virtual wire interface. So you can see two tab, config and advanced. These two options are available. Only these two options. And you can see we can put this interface, this Ethernet 1/1 in a virtual wire. So we can create virtual wire here. What is virtual wire? What is virtual wire policy? We'll discuss later. Okay, I'm only giving you an idea. If you select interface type virtual wire, you can assign this interface to a virtual wire. You can assign this interface to a security zone. And if you click on advanced, you can see you cannot configure IP address. So on virtual wire interface, you cannot configure IP address. Now, if you select layer 2, so it's a switch port. It's a switch port. This interface I can use as a switch port, normal switch port. So you can see VLAN. You can assign this interface to a VLAN. It's a switch port. Security zone, yes, you can assign. Advanced, so it's a layer 2 interface, so I cannot configure IP address. If I'm using this interface type as a L3, and this is our task right now, I want to use this interface as a layer 3 interface. So you can see multiple options are available. You can see multiple options are available. See, config tab, IP version 4, IP version 6, SDWAN, advanced, multiple options are available. Now, if you click on config, so you can go with virtual router, you can assign this interface to a virtual router. You can assign this interface. You can assign interface to a security zone. What is virtual WAN? Let's configure this interface as a layer 3. As per our topology, I want to configure IP address onto this interface, and IP address 200.200.200.1. So you can just select interface type L3 and now virtual router. What is virtual router concept? Okay, any idea about VRF concept, everyone? Any idea about VRF?
What?
Micah?
About what?
Any idea about VRF, everyone? Micah, you?
Yeah, virtual routing forwarding protocol. That's
Okay.
actually using for like we can build a two routing protocol.
Micah, you? Any idea?
Sorry, routing tables.
Yes, we can divide our single global routing table into multiple virtual routing table, right, Vishnu?
Yes.
Micah, you? Micah, any idea about VRF concept here? It's a routing switching concept, okay? It's not Palo Alto.
I know that we discussed about it during my
See, VRF is what? Virtual routing. Your voice is very low, Micah.
Okay.
Your voice is very low. Are you using any headphone or earphone something?
No, I'm using
Your voice
directly
is very
the.
low, dear. Okay. Okay. Now,
Okay.
okay. My point is VRF is a concept, Micah. Okay. In routing concept, VRF is a concept in routing. So in VRF, you can divide your single global routing table into multiple virtual routing table. Okay, so in router we have a VRF, and in Palo Alto Firewall we have virtual router concept. For example, I have Palo Alto Firewall device. Okay, Palo Alto Firewall device, multiple interfaces are available. Multiple interfaces. So I can create multiple virtual router. For example, virtual router A I am creating, and these three interfaces are participating into this virtual router A. I can create a separate virtual router. It's called virtual router B. Okay, I can put these interfaces in virtual router B. Virtual router C I can create, and there's no any communication in between these virtual routers. Now, if you want to configure routing, here in between these interfaces, for example, this is LAN, this is WAN interface, this is DMZ. If you want to configure routing and other configuration, you need to go into your virtual router A. Clear my point? Micah, Vishnu, everyone clear now? In Palo Alto Firewall, we can create virtual router. We have a default option. If you click on here, we have a default virtual router. If you want to create multiple virtual routers, you can click on virtual router here. See, default option is available. If you want to create, you can click on add, and you can give a name for this virtual router. And into this virtual router, you can see you can configure all routing option: static routing, redistribution, RIP, host peer, BGP. You can configure. Let's configure our interface again. Wait. So interface Ethernet 1/1. This interface type I'm using as a L3 right now. L3 virtual router. Now we can create a virtual router from here. See, you can use default option. Otherwise, if you want to create, you can click on virtual router and you can create. See, into this virtual router, I'm not configuring any routing right now. Okay, I'm just creating this virtual router. So you can give a name, for example, VIR1. You can click on OK. You can click on OK. So yes, we have a virtual router VIR1. Security zone. So Palo Alto Firewall is a zone-based firewall. So we can create zone here. So click on here, click on zone. As per our topology, this interface I want to use for LAN. So we can give a name for this zone, LAN. You can give any name. Okay, I'm using LAN. Now you can click on OK. So this is what LAN zone. For IP address configuration, you can click on IPv4. And you can see multiple options are available. Addressing mode, okay, multiple options are available. Static IP address configuration, okay, PPOE point-to-point protocol over Ethernet, DSCP option is available. So let's configure right now IP address through static here onto this interface, static. You can click on add. You can create an object here because Palo Alto Firewall, Palo Alto, Fortinet, Checkpoint, ASA, Firepower, these are what? These are called object-oriented firewall. Okay, we can create objects here. These objects we can use in our configuration. How to create multiple object, we'll discuss, okay? In policy, we can discuss how to create multiple object. But right now, I'm trying to configure IP address onto this particular port so we can create object. This is IP address object. Okay, so you can create single IP address object, you can create subnet object, you can create services object, you can create a range of IP address object. Option is available. You can create. So let's give a name for this object. For example, LAN 200.200.200.1. This is object name, everyone. That's not IP address. IP address you can configure here. So as per our topology, 200.200.1/24. You can click on OK. You can click on OK, done. This is object. This is not IP address. In object, you have IP address. So this object I'm using with Ethernet 1/1. In case in your network, you want to configure IP version 6, click on IP version 6. If you have any idea about IP version 6, you can configure. Like in IP version 6, remember, in IP version 6, we have 128-bit. It is in a hexadecimal format. Micah, Vishnu. Micah. Vishnu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now my point is what? If in case if you want to configure IP version 6, yes, you can enable first. You can click on address. And now we can create IP version 6 object address. And now IPv6 hyphen user one. It's object name. IP you can configure here. So I have example, okay? I have example for IP version 6, 2001:10:12:1/64. You can click on OK. So if you have IP version 6, you want to configure, you can click on OK. Now you can click on advanced tab because by default on any data interface, nothing is allowed. On any data interface, nothing is allowed. Any service, no. 3 services are enabled, but only on management port. If you guys remember, ping, HTTPS, and SSH, these services are enabled on management port, but on data interface, nothing is allowed. So you can create your management profile. For services, you can create management profile. Management profile. You can create a management profile here. Management profile. So what is management profile? It's a combination of services. Management profile it's what? It's a combination of services. You can see HTTP, HTTPS, Telnet, SSH. For example, onto this interface, I want to enable ping service, Telnet service, SSH. So you can attach, and these services combination name you can decide. Combination name you can decide. For example, MGMT1. You can click on OK. See, management profile. You can click on OK. This is what Ethernet 1/1 configuration. Interface type layer 3, management profile, IP address, virtual router, security zone. We can configure our this WAN facing interface. WAN facing interface. In my topology, this is what? This is public facing name. This cloud is a internet cloud. So into this topology, I'm using DSCP option for IP address configuration on Ethernet 1/2. Okay, you can select, for example, Ethernet 1/2. Ethernet 1/2. This interface I'm using as a L3. Virtual router. Yes, I have a virtual router VIR1. VIR1. Now security zone. So yes, we can create a security zone, WAN zone. WAN zone. You can give a name WAN. Now IPv4, IPv4. So I'm not configuring IP address statically this time. Okay. I want to configure through DSCP. You can select DSCP. So DSCP service is enabled onto this interface onto this Ethernet 1/2, and it will automatically create a default route. It will automatically create a default route pointing to default gateway. So when DSCP service is enabled, this interface will get IP address automatically. For example, you can verify I'm getting IP address through my Wi-Fi modem. Okay, I'm getting IP address, this IP address. I'm getting IP address, mask, and gateway entry. This is my gateway in my topology. This is my gateway. So now this interface will get a IP address, automatically IP address, mask, and gateway entry. And if you select this checkbox, it will automatically create a default route. It will automatically create a default route pointing to this gateway. Automatically create. If you don't want to create, no problem. You can uncheck this option. You can uncheck, but let's verify. Okay, let's verify. So you can select this option. Now advanced. Yes, I want to attach management profile, MGMT. You can click on OK. We can commit our configuration. Commit, commit. Now you can verify IP address configuration through CLI command. Wait, this commit will take time. Now you can verify IP address. You can verify IP address here. Show interface, Ethernet 1/1. So on 1/1, IP address is 200.200.200.1. And management profile, yes, MGMT1. It's a management profile name. And into this profile, even into this profile, we have ping service, telnet service, SSS service. Now you can verify IP address on Ethernet 1/2. Let's verify here. So show interface Ethernet 1/2. Okay, so I am not getting IP address through DSCP. Okay, wait. Let's check again. Okay, let's refresh this page. DSCP client option is enable. Let's enable management profile. Everything is okay. Let's try again, okay? But DSCP service is enabled. You can see DSCP option is enabled. Let's try one more time. If I'm not getting any IP, so maybe the issue with the internet cloud. Okay, I'm not getting IP address. Let me check onto this machine. Wait. This machine is a public site network. Okay, this portion. So I'm trying to verify IP address I'm getting or not through Wi-Fi modem, through Wi-Fi cloud. ncpa.cpl. Let's go with the DSCP option. Okay, I'm not getting IP address through Wi-Fi cloud. Wi-Fi cloud is not working. Okay, no problem. But the configuration step is clear, everyone. Micah, Vishnu.
It's look clear. It's look clear.
Sorry. Clear?
We
Okay.
need
Okay.
to practice.
Vishnu, for you. Vishnu, is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Configuration. Okay, let's continue this topic, everyone, tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, let's continue this topic tomorrow. Okay, Micah,
So,
Vishnu, please connect on same time. 8 p.m.
sir, please. Hello?
Yes, yes, Micah.
Yes, can you stop the recording? I want to ask you an extra question.
For everyone. Micah, Vishnu.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Bye, everyone. Take care, guys.